Hello, welcome to our kitchen. I'm Craig Burnett, a registered dietitian with the Nutrition, Health and Wellness team at the San Antonio Food Bank. Today, I'm going to be presenting to you a healthy twist on the American breakfast classic, the pancake. This recipe is going to have a boost of nutrients and a natural sweetness from the seasonal star of today's recipe, the sweet potato. So, as you may have guessed, today's recipe is going to be sweet potato pancakes. So, let's cook. First, we need to get our sweet potato cooking. This is already cleaned and scrubbed, and it's ready for the oven. So what we need is an oven-safe dish, and we're going to cover the bottom of the dish with just enough water. We're going to cover our dish before we put it into the oven for 30 to 40 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or until tender. Now that our sweet potato is done cooking, we need to let it cool so that we can work with it. While we wait, we can get together our ingredients for our batter, starting with our dry ingredients. We have our whole wheat flour, baking soda, and our baking powder. Whisk to combine. And now that the ingredients are combined, I'm going to put this off to the side. So now that our sweet potato is cool, we need to cut it long ways. So that we can work with both of the halves. And if you have kids, now's a good time to get them involved, because we are going to be mashing the sweet potato. So using a spoon, I'm going to scoop out the flesh, remove any skin. I'm going to move the sweet potato off to the side. And with a fork, we're going to start mashing the sweet potato. Mashing, it's a good skill to learn in the kitchen. It's an easy skill. It builds the child's dexterity as well as their confidence in the kitchen. So now that our sweet potato is well and mashed, we're going to move on to our wet ingredients. Starting with our buttermilk. Got our oil. And last, our eggs. We're going to use the whisk to combine. With this, we're just looking for a smooth consistency because we don't want any lumps of sweet potato in our batter. We want it all evenly distributed. So now that we're done combining our wet ingredients, I'm going to clear off my workspace so that we can finish our batter. So we're going to be combining our wet onto our dry. We want to be careful about this. We don't want to overmix and we don't want to undermix. So what we're going to do is we're going to make about 8 rotations, moving our whisk around while we combine. There will be some lumps, but that's okay. So now that we've finished our batter, I'm going to clean off my workstation. And I'm going to start heating up my pan. I'm putting it to medium heat, and once it's hot, I'm going to spray it down with some canola oil. So now we need to cook. With a 1/4 cup measure, grab some batter, and we're just going to lay it into our pan. So you want to use an even ladle to get about this size pancake. This is a serving. We're going to let it cook for 2 minutes. And after the 2 minutes, we're going to check underneath to see for browning. So now that our pancake is cooked 2 minutes, we're going to check underneath. It's browned. So we got to get our spatula all the way underneath our pancake. Make sure we got a grip on it. And one swift motion, we're just going to flip it over. So now that we flipped the pancake, we're going to let it cook another 2 minutes on this side, just so we know that it's cooked all the way through. Since I can't wait to try this, I'm going to move this off to the side. I'm going to grab my plate. And now it's ready for some garnish. I'm putting a little bit of banana on here. And I'm going to top it with a little drizzle of honey, just to help bring out a little bit of sweetness. So as I'm cutting into this, I'm already seeing that it's a fluffy, moist, it's everything you would want in a pancake. So now let's give it a try. It's got a delicious, hearty bite, a lot of the natural sweetness from the roasted sweet potatoes. This is a very easy, quick and simple recipe that I hope you enjoy at home. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Let's Cook.